the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, y'all. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. So is Shaquille O'Neal. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're working hard to make a push up the standings as the playoffs get closer. As we speak, they're 10 games behind the conference leaders. Great center matchup tonight. Shaq, I know you've been waiting all day to watch this one. One of the best low post players of all time in yourself. Give us your thoughts on why the stretch five has become so popular.
Well, in a lot of offenses these days, floor spacing is king. And what you see now, you see a lot of bigs are practicing shooting the three more than ever.
Yeah, even the younger centers. You think of Towns and Cousins and Embiid, as powerful as they are, they love to stay on that perimeter and shoot that three ball. So it's hard to stay on the floor right now if you can't shoot it.
Yes, you came into the league at the right time.
No, I would have made them revert back to
So you'd have a hard time getting off the bench these days, Shaq, because you didn't shoot the three ball well.
Shaq on the bench don't even sound right together. That's like peanut butter and tar.
That can be pretty tasty.
No, that doesn't sound right together, Ernie.
No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding, big fella. Wasn't it funny? Did you find that amusing?
You hurt my feelings, Ernie.
Did you hurt? Come on.
Don't talk
Give
to me
me
for
a big
2 seconds. La 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 la.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings winning their last game against the Celtics.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get, so it never seemed to faze them.
Teams are trying to finish the season, Brent, with some energy. The reduction of back-to-backs has obviously helped make that a reality.
Well, Adam Silver deserves a ton of credit for approaching the schedule change the way he has the past couple of seasons.
Thinking about the quality of the game.
Yeah, because it is. The quality of the product can make sure that your star players can play as many games as possible. And it's still extremely difficult for those guys to get up for 82 games. They still need their rest. But at least the league has addressed it. The league has given more opportunities for guys to find quality rest in between competition. And hopefully we'll see more players have health. We've not seen that translate into health, but I hope it happens this season.
Me too. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Sacramento, LeBron James is out there with Kemp. And it's Mutombo. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Rose in at the point. Unloads. Sacramento grabs the miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Moncrief. And the Kings not just rebuilding the roster, Brent, but also the franchise's reputation.
Well, agents and executives in the past year have been a little frustrated with the fickle leadership coming from the Sacramento Kings. And, you know, eventually those perceptions matter.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Lever passes to Love. Deflects the pass. And there's the pass to Barry. Clock at 6. Bounce pass Davis. The alley-oop. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's no secret that speed is this team's strong suit, and their coach thinks that they're going to play to that strength. He said there's no reason to hold back. We want to push the action as much as possible, dictate pace, and play the game on our terms. We'll see if they can pull that off tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Barry. Inside. Davis against Moncrief. Davis, the pass to Barry. 4 on the clock. Over LeBron. That one a little long. And it's Rose with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Love against Kemp. Unable to get that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
Now here's Davis. 38 points for him last game against Cleveland. Barry misses.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the miss by Dikembe Mutombo. To the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rose.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
A moment now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Putting up 26 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Now here's Love. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Lever. Fades. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Here's LeBron, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Lever. He's covered by Rose. Lever passes to Barry. To the inside. It's stolen by Mutombo. Outside Rose. Passes it to Moncrief. Over Davis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lever passes to Malone. On the wing, Davis to end the cold streak. Mutombo grabs the board. Kings leading now by 13 to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Moncrief's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the 76ers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
Yeah, a few of their reserves got some decent minutes that night, and they took the opportunity and ran with it. A lot of scoring coming off the pine in that win.
Moncrief against Davis. The pass to Lever. Davis kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. Davis against Rose. And Davis gets it to go.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Now here's Kemp. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Here's Rose. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And Rose drops them both. One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas that these teams in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions, so you could draft positionally. You know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into this season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets.
Here's Davis. Following the basket by LeBron James. Kicks it to Davis. Over Rose. And it's Davis missing. Kings leading now by 15. Down low. It's deflected. Outside Kemp. Back to Moncrief. From outside the arc. A second chance effort, and Kemp puts it in. And the Kings lead by 17.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Now here's Davis. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for Rose.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Inside, James. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Kings, Cummings comes in for Sean Kemp. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Derrick Rose. Free throw good, LeBron.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Lillard against Hawkins. Sacramento again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Elliott the bucket. And Sacramento has possession. Mutombo kicks to Moncrief. Kings moving the ball around. Hawkins against Lillard. Hawkins passes to LeBron. Inside, Cummings. No good, shot missing. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Here's Elliott. Softly drops in the floater.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
James, the pass to Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. Fifth best, the Kings.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Here's Hawkins. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Duckworth's shot is off.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Second chance shot lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 11 points for LeBron.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Lillard to the left wing and stolen by LeBron. A beautiful reverse layup. LeBron's got 13 points.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Lillard against Cummings. Lillard with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Great D that time from Cummings.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
LeBron kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Cummings. LeBron outside. The offensive rebound. Mutombo. And the layup's good off the glass. Mutombo's got his second basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lillard against Hawkins. Lillard dishes to Stoudemire, and that one drops.
Nice job operating in the mid-range, using his size advantage to rise up and fire over the defender.
James kicks to Cummings. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots from the line. Again, Sacramento.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now here's Lillard. Last game he had 13. And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Kings. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Moncrief the pass to Hawkins. Fires from deep. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible turn of events. It is bedlam here in the arena.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's Sacramento opening up a huge gap. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
Well, there's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
And for Sacramento, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. They've got Elliott. Stoudemire out there with Kevin Duckworth. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Anderson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, it's amazing how much better LeBron James has gotten at being efficient with his shooting from the outside. And when he's not, he knows when to drive.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. High post, Stoudemire. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Here's Stoudemire. 8 points his last outing. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in free throw percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
And this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
Smith against Lillard. Pass to Elliott. They need this, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Here's Lillard, following the basket by LeBron James. And it's blocked by Dang. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Barry's checked in for Anderson. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Now here's James. 20 points for him.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Here is Elliott. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the 76ers making a change here. Malone's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Kemp's checked in for Cummings. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Hawkins. Now here's Stoudemire. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Elliott. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Lillard finds Stoudemire. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smith outside. Dang passes to James. And it's Kemp with the jam. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Lillard. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Count that one.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Now Lillard. The pass to Barry. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Tang's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Count it.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Kings have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Outside Dang. He kicks to Rose. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 7. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. And the dunk by James.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lillard against LeBron. Here's Stoudemire. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lillard from outside connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
LeBron against Stoudemire. LeBron dishes to Dang. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And Lillard kicks to Malone. For 3, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now here's LeBron. He's got 24. To the inside. Barely. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Philadelphia with the ball after LeBron James hitting the 3. The tray, and Damian Lillard good for the 3. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, all night long he's just been on it. He's feeling it, and Lillard will start to call his own number in some of these sets.
Rose finds James over Stoudemire, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens when you take nothing away defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
To the middle, and LeBron throws it down.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Philadelphia has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Philadelphia calls time here. Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowed.
The Kings making a switch here. Tumbo, he's checked in for Kemp. Cummings comes in for LeBron. Moncrief, he's checked in for Smith. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Rose. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lever passes to Duckworth. Here's Davis. Love trying to break loose. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
And here's Hawkins. Here's Cummings. That one off the back iron and out.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Now here's Moncrief. He's got 11 from 17 feet out. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
With the fadeaway. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Hawkins kicks to Cummings. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside, Davis. Love up top. Here's Duckworth, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
They get the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Cummings. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Inside. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Sacramento running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Coach Yeager. Coach, how do you keep control of this game going forward?
Well, we got to keep them out of the paint. You can't play like you're up 4 touchdowns. Try to guard the basketball. They put their heads down. You can't be unaggressive. You got to be aggressive.
Coach will see if you can keep up that defensive intensity. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 29 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, dressed up, and ready to go. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Derrick Rose. Mutombo is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Moncrief in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. LeBron James on the wing.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And James drills them both. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Dave Yeager in his 3rd season with the Kings. Before that, 9 seasons, Brent, in Memphis, with 3 of those being the Grizzlies head coach.
An interesting end to his time in Memphis as things just kind of went awry between him and management. But the personnel decisions is what it came down to. And he has a fresh start in Sacramento with a very young, very energetic team that needs some direction. Maybe Dave Yeager, the guy to get the job done.
And it's Malone missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rose can't hit. Pass to Barry. And stolen by James. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Barry. He's got 8. Pass to Lever. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Barry. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Davis. Over Rose. Another miss by Philadelphia. And for Sacramento, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Over to the left wing. Mutombo passes to Rose. Over Davis. Rose, no good.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
There's the pass to James. Mutombo kicks to LeBron. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Good D by James.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Lever. Count it from 12. Lever's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Again, the miss by the Kings. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the inside. Again, Philadelphia.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
He kicks to LeBron. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Here's Barry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barry's got 10 points.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
And that one is good. And now that's 35 points for LeBron.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lever passes to Love. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Moncrief. Fires for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Here's Lever. 8 points for him. Malone passes to Barry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Sacramento leading by 23. Pass to James. And they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Sacramento has possession. 11 feet away. Moncrief's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Lever. He's covered by Kemp. Pass to Love. Over Rose. And too long on the shot. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Moncrief against Davis. Moncrief's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for Philadelphia. Fires top of the key. Gets a hand on it. And Love with the second chance points. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's LeBron. He has 35. And the wide open shot from Rose. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And the 76ers call time here.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Stoudemire's checked in for the 76ers. Sacramento also making some changes. Cummings, he's checked in for Kemp. Hawkins comes in for Moncrief. And Smith subbed in for Rose. Now here's Malone. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Luol Deng is checked in for the Kings. Here's Lever. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Deng. And there's the pass to Hawkins. Here's Smith. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Kings leading now by 22. To the inside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Stoudemire. There's the feed to Love. And stolen by Love. Over Dang. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From the high post. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 points.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Lets it go from the wing. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. He's had an impressive second half of the season, averaging about 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
Both free throws good from Smith.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the paint, here's Stoudemire. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here is Smith in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mutombo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Davis kicks to Lillard. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Now here is Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Davis against Hawkins. Kicks it to Smith. Here's Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Stoudemire trying to break free. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Smith against Lillard from 17 feet out. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. He kicks it to Stoudemire. Lillard against Smith. Lillard the pass to Malone. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lillard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers with some changes. Duckworth comes in for Moses Malone. And Elliott subbed in for Davis. And the Kings also making a change. James is checked in. And so Cummings nails them both. 51 seconds left in the third. Lillard with it. He's got 17. Pass to Elliott. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mutombo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smith against Lillard. Can they get it? Off target with that shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Sacramento Kings.
He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Grant, also Elliott out there. Anderson is out there with Duckworth. And it's James in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Sacramento's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Let's do this, kid.
Anderson dishes to James. Grant down low. He's guarded by Cummings. It's stolen by Cummings. Williams looking around. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey, advertising more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're on your jersey,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
Or a billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's blocked.
And it's not just Bole's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manute.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
James against Cummings. James kicks to Grant. Shooting over Cummings and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Anderson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Posey. They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times.
Many times.
It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, and I had an opportunity to pull on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seat at half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Elliott goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Posey.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
One shot, find the lanes.
The free throw drops for Elliott. And it's Williams with the ball for Sacramento. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Cummings again, Sacramento.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Now, here's Grant. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players? Physical.
I think it's putting strain on everybody. I think last year we saw
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
Now here's Anderson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Curry against Anderson. Here's Bull. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hornacek's checked in for Elliott.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Now here's Williams. Out to the right wing. Fader on the way. And that one hits back iron. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Cummings. Some solid defense from Grant. Hornacek outside. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Williams kicks to Posey. Here's Cummings. Nails the 16-footer. Cummings got 20.
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
Now, here's Grant. Kicks it out to James. Now, here is Hornacek. Posey covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Posey. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Now working the angles there. Geometry class in session. Nice dish for the open look.
James finds Grant. Back to James. Now Hornacek. Do you think it seems like young players are more receptive to stints in the G League than they were in the past?
I feel that way.
Seems
Kevin,
that way, yeah.
Like the stigma of what was used to be the D League, and maybe it was because those were the grades that I had, that you felt a little weird about it. But now that it's the G League, and now that, like we talked about, almost half the players last year had some kind of touch with the G League, I think that stigma has mostly gone away.
Are you saying you were a G student?
Well, when I gave my mom my report card, she said, gee, you got 4 A's.
Williams with the steal. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Failure to extend the defense not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
Now here's James. 6 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Bull. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Two shots.
That free throw missing. The league and players union, Brent, both have expressed supporting guys who express their views and social concerns. You like that?
Well, I think it's amazing the way the league has backed some of the avenues with which players have used their voices.
Embraced.
Well, extending well beyond just saying things, Kevin, because we know actions speak louder than words, and there are so many guys around our league that do important philanthropic work. But the fact that the league supports all of those things, the fact that you see Adam Silver show up at some of these events, or that there's press releases from the league office about some of the things guys are doing, there's amazing cohesion when it comes to the league and its players, because they understand that everything that they're doing has such a significant impact in the communities in which they live in and around the game with which we all love.
Well said.
Well, fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
Passes it to Day. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. Here's Hornacek, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. And here's Smith.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Dang. Posey passes to Bull. Here's Smith. 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And so here's Sacramento. 5 on the clock. We hear a lot about small market teams being anxious about retaining their own star players. Is that overblown, or do you think there is reason for concern on their part?
Do we think that players are not going to get recognized if they play in a small market by the national media, if they're one of the best players?
Well, look Oklahoma City, look at Milwaukee with Antetokounmpo. I mean, they're all getting recognized.
Yeah, I think these ideas have gone by the wayside for a lot of players, and they want the best opportunity for their playing and their best opportunity to shine, no matter where that is. So it's a bit of an archaic argument, in my opinion, Kevin, the way it is that we see guys nowadays, and take the small market thing out about it. There's one market, it's called the NBA.
The Kings making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, Posey, one of the few guys in NBA history to have played more than 82 games in a regular season. He actually played 83 one year after getting traded midseason.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. Here is Elliott. Posey covering. Charity stripe shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Curry kicks to Posey. Poked away. Hornacek against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Dang finds Smith. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Duckworth. Duckworth's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He came in with a focus and brought that dominant performance to the defense all night long, controlling the pace of the game and was firing on all cylinders.
Posey with it, covered by Elliott. Launches a 3. The rebound by Grant. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Elliott passes to Hornacek. Over Smith. From 13 feet, it goes down. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time